Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And here we go from Lambeau. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go. 180. 12.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, we have somebody in some discomfort down there, so we're going to have a stoppage as they head out to take a look at, the tight ends, Mike Gesicki. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Chased out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, his throwaway.
On 2.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 11, Thomas.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and just 2 to go.
11. Gun.
Again, it's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Working quickly here.
11 empty.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space, put your head down and go get the 1st.
It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Play action now, Burrow. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
On 1, ready?
Well, you kind of understand this one, right? Would have been a long field goal in the rain, but instead of trying that, they're going to go for it. Here we go with Brown. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the play. And the Bengals
11
first
MT,
down.
take.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
The left side, caught by Higgins. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Red, set, punt. Black, 95.
Love throwing to start us off. Completes this one to Kraft. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Let's go.
Here's Josh Jacobs get his first one on the ground. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Running by his back, it's Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
50 series. Come on, set.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
That one's cut along the left sideline. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Trouble, 38.
Now Love on the play fake. Throw left side to Watson. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Kid, I was on the field, a young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Ready. At the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Packers first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Set. Red. 30. Ready.
Jacob does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ready.
On the sneak, it's long. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
I think I could see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Only need one more yard on this opening drive. Here's third and goal.
Ready. Hut.
Takes the handoff, now Love. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter block, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Brandon McManus.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Here we go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. This one up to about the 27-yard line. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Start.
Burrow setting up the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Hey, Terrence.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was the time to play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
on, set. Black.
To the air with Love. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 yards on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Rolling into enemy territory. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That one gains 7. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Red, cycle.
43-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Finds Jacobs here underneath. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The Packers take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Okay, right.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Ready. Red, 38. Black shot. Seal, black. Ready, ready.
They're going to go. It's Love. Pass brought in by Watson. And they get this down to the 28. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Blue striker. Let's go now. Hut.
Thrown on 1st down. Love. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Fight, 97. Back plaster. 6. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Pause. Set. Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get some late points and the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Stick it in the air, Love. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored a touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Burrow on 1st down. Connects on the crosser. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
And the Bengals 1st down.
11 MT. Stop.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Right back to Chase. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
11 MT. Right, 80. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Stop.
Stick it in the air, and it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
11 mighty. Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Ready, break.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Down, set.
Love from the gun. That's Reed on the slant. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but showing love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Love out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
33, yellow. Set, go.
Love on third and short. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he's brought down before the return gets called.
The Bengals get over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Get set. Start.
On first down, here's Burrow. On the move, headed right. Launching deep down the right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
A 28-yard gain.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go.
Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Steel, black. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
That's good.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
First and 10.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
Pick up of 3. Brings up second
Go.
and 7.
17. Ready. Set.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Love with it on first down. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
On second down, Jacobs. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. One's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go.
Going run again with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 3. It's
Blue strike. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw. Has his man. It stops. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 14-yard pickup on 4th and 10 of all things. And they surprised us all by picking up the first.
52.
first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Red 38. Green Jack. Hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Cut near the goal line. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
It is Cup, left side. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short game. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Gun.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Forced out to his right. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
Nabbed along the sideline by Higgins. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start their second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready up.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
50. Green.
To the air with Long. Escapes the pocket. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with a pick. Ball on the 45. 1st and 10.
Is this up?
From the gun, a get to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
One play action here. Burrow. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Right down by the ball hawk. He was an all-pro last season, Bronc, Xavier McKinney.
2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect from your teammates.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity.
On 2.
Man, did he make an impact play.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but they can touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Buys time, rolling right.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Here we go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. A very short kick here from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, if you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Brings in the kick at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Okay, right.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Here we go. Set. Hut.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Hurry!
Working quickly here.
Black shot.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Drill green. Check hut.
Love now on first and 10. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Field black. Ready.
Thrown on first down, Love. Chased out to his right. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him.
Okay, ready?
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Jump off Popeye's back. He's still going at the 30. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and
He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a fourth-quarter lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 4-point lead.
Bengals 24.
On now is McManus to kick this away.
Kickoff for Green Bay.
On the return, here's Jones. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield. Come on, ready?
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Pass midfield to the 45. And he works this down to the 41. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bengals losing by 4.
1-1, ready?
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Get this set. Stop.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film or watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space. Your buddies do the rest around you. And
he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week.
And his kick is no good, and that could be a big one, Brock. They fail to push the lead to a field goal. You know what that means. Now even more pressure on their defense. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, ready, cut.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. Dumps it off. Jacobs gets some space around midfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Target that time, Jaden Reed. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
52 blocks. Ready.
Looking to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
On the set.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. 6 blue strikers. Hut.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. The Packers take their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Here we go.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Ready? 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Stop.
Back to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. This connects with Higgins. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
180. 180 shot. Stop.
Their favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Bengals take this one on the road. as we play in October. They have kept their perfect start to the season going.